Good evening, yogis. My name is Lauren Bentley, here with a conscious community on YouTube. I'm a 300-hour trauma-informed yoga and mindfulness teacher. It's my mission in life to help you find home in your body, creating safe and sacred space within, using your body with movements, breath, sound, and stillness to help you to release traumas, release these limiting beliefs, and step fully into who it is that you are here to be, reclaiming and remembering. Tonight, I have a special gratitude practice for the evening, but of course, you are welcome to use this practice whenever you desire. So, nonetheless, though, I hope you had a beautiful day, and let's prepare to flow and wind down for the night. We're going to find some relaxing breaths, tapping into gratitude, of course, and also begin to kind of like unwind the body, perhaps from a lot of sitting throughout the day, just helping you to find balance and length within the spine and helping the emotions to become like energy and motion that they're always meant to be by opening up through the body. So let's just begin in a kneeling position, but we're going to sit back on the heels with the toes curled under. So I'm reaching back just to curl my stubborn pinky toe under because it doesn't like to do so on its own. And you may be feeling a pretty intense stretch here, especially if you wear a lot of heels. So if the stretch is intense, please do it more often. I would recommend doing it every day, every evening before going to bed, making it a part of your self-care routine. Just taking really good care of your feet, because your feet are so much of your wisdom holders. They hold with them everything you've ever experienced, your whole journey thus far in life. They do so much for you, so give them the love that they're deserving of. So let's go ahead and just place the hands in the lap. You can either stack your palms on top of one another or just place your palms face down on the lap, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And we can close the eyes or just soften the gaze down towards the nose. Let's take a few moments just to breathe into the bottoms of the feet. And I wasn't planning on starting here, but you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just take a moment to express gratitude for our feet and everything that they do for us. Think about all the ways that your feet support you. All the things that you were able to do because of your feet. Even if it's limited, right? Because I just always want to remind you that things that you have or wish that you didn't have, somebody else wishes that they could be in your position to have it or not have it. Beautiful. And then go ahead and come onto the hands to release the tops of the feet down to the mat. Maybe give them a little pat. And then sit back onto the heels, into a kneeling position. So if this is really uncomfortable for you, if your knees do not like to bend this deeply, you can just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. And again, let's just find the hand placement that feels best to us. Find a nice long spine, roll your shoulders back, and let's begin to soften the gaze once more. We're going to begin with coherent breathing. This is one of the best therapeutic breaths that there is. And it's just an evenness between the inhale and the exhale. And it brings about a quieter nervous system, begins to calm and slow everything down, creating more inner peace, more calm, and preparing us for rest. So we're just going to breathe in and out of the nose. We're going to breathe in for 6 and out for 6. So let's start all with just a deep breath in and out. And let's start breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Final 2 rounds on your own. Make the breath deep. Returning to a comfortable breath. And taking a moment to think back through your day and think of a moment to be most grateful for. What happened for you today that brought you the most gratitude and joy? And if you feel you just had a simple, sort of mundane day, sure there's still a moment throughout it that you can express gratitude for. Feel that emotion of gratitude in your body. Notice how it seems to just elevate and open your heart. And I invite you to express gratitude for waking up today. A chance at a new day. Gratitude for the oxygen you were able to breathe. Access to clean water. Food in your belly. Shelter over your head. Clothing on your body. Gratitude for your ability to tune into this yoga flow. So gratitude for free yoga. Gratitude for the device that you are watching it on. Gratitude for the internet, for this technology that allows us to connect far and wide all over the world. Gratitude for new people you were able to meet today, familiar faces that you reconnected with. Gratitude for the good, and gratitude for the bumpy parts, the troubles, the resistance. Feel gratitude for your healthy body, your ability to roll out your mat and flow. Gratitude for your abundance. For all the support and love that's in your life. Let's begin to carry this with us. Continuing to carry this gratitude. As we begin to deepen the breath and lightly bat the eyelashes open. If you are in a cross-legged position, please join me again on the knees. We're all going to come all the way up to a kneeling position. The hips are stacked right over those knees. Lift those arms up high overhead. Feel that low belly pull in. Feel those floating ribs pull in. Exhale, reach that left arm forward, right arm back. Try to keep those hips squared off to the front of the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, opening up to the other side. Right arm comes forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, take your right hand back once more and place that right hand on the left hamstring. Left arm comes up and over. So into like a slight back bend here. Inhale, center, lift up. Exhale, opposite side. And then that left hand grazes back to the right hamstring. Right arm up and over, slight back bend. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, take those hands down. Go ahead and stack those shoulders right over those wrists, and then make sure those hips are over the knees. Let's find a few rounds of cat and cow. Let's inhale to drop your belly, shoulders roll back. Exhaling, chin to chest. Really tucking the pelvis and pushing away from the mat. Inhaling, dropping the belly. And exhaling, rounding the spine. Let's do one more, just like this. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, round the spine. From here, go ahead and just sit your hips back into a child's pose. And then on your next inhale, roll yourself up and drop that belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. Once you're rounded, then send the hips back to the heels. Two more. Inhale to lift and drop that belly. Exhale to round the spine, hips back. Last one. Inhale to lift and drop the belly. Exhale, round, tuck it back. Very nice. Go ahead and now take the big toes together and just begin to lightly park those knees as wide as you desire, just no wider than your mat. Walk the arms out long in front. Allowing your spine to get nice and long, your head be heavy. Maybe even taking the forehead side to side on the mat, just massaging that space. Even wiggle through the hips, just allowing yourself to create some space in the hips, creating some space in the side body. Feel your heart anchored to the earth and opening through the back body and connecting to the heavens above as well. Just feeling and basking in this sense of gratitude for your day, no matter how it went for you. Inhale, look forward at those hands. Exhale, walk your hands over to the right. And then melt yourself back down. So you have a nice stretch now on the left side body. You can deepen this if you need by taking that left hand and placing it over the right hand. Breathing into the left side body. If it's ever too difficult to breathe, you just went too far. So you can always just come out of this a little bit. Inhale through the center and exhale over to the left. And again, you also have the option to place that right hand over the left hand. Inhaling up and center. Beautiful. Come all the way up to that tabletop. And bring the knees back under the hips. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly, hugging the elbows into the side body, lowering all the way down. Feel the tops of the feet really planted into the mat. And we're going to take the hands just off the sides of the mat. Feel the elbows point straight up towards the ceiling. Come up onto the tips of the fingers. Inhale, roll yourself up for a cobra. Take a breath in here, Open up through that heart, shoulders roll back. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. And once more here. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Press yourself up to tabletop. And then let's take those hips up and back for downward facing dog. Taking some time to pedal out the feet here. Just finding what feels good in the body, creating space after a long day. Deep breaths. Beautiful. Now go ahead and inhale. Reach that right foot up high. Look in between your hands and step your right foot right in between those hands. And soften down to the left knee. Plant that left hand down and inhale, reach your right arm up for a little twist. So rinsing out the day, releasing it. So we no longer carry it with us into bed or into the next day. Next exhale, release that right hand down and inhale, bring your hands interlaced on top of your right thigh. So we want that right knee to be behind the toes, going towards the pinky toe side. And we're also holding that right hip back to meet the left. Low belly and floating ribs hug in as you also then let your hips drop forward, really melting into that front hip. So nice stretch in the right hip, nice stretch in that left quad. Breathe here. And then next inhale, release those hands, reach forward, and exhale, cactus the arms. Shine your heart. Nice. Inhale, swim those arms forward. Exhale, cactus the arms. Last one, swim the arms forward and cactus the arms. Take a breath here. Exhale, release those hands, frame the front foot, straighten that right leg for a runner's stretch. Keep pulling your right hip back to meet the left. Soft bend in that right knee. Big breath in to find length and exhale, fold. Take a breath. I know I called it the wrong thing, half Hanuman. It's not a runner stretch. Inhale, come back through to center. Let's go ahead and lift that left knee off the mat. Left foot up to meet the right, and let's forward fold. And again, using this forward fold to allow yourself to release from the top of your head anything from the day that you just are not desiring to carry into tomorrow. Let it go. No need to hold on to resentment or not forgiving. It only hurts you. Just let it go. Then inhale, find yourself your version of the flat back, either hands on the mat, the shins or the thighs, wherever you are. Belly's pulled in tight, shoulders roll back, elbows towards one another as if they were going to kiss. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up to tall mountain, arms reach overhead, and then exhale, pull the hands down to the heart. Just take a moment here, feeling into the gratitude that is your life, that is your existence. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold it all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's plant those palms, hip it back to the plank. Always your option to lower the knees here. Elbows hugging tight to the side body, lowering all the way down to the belly. This time, go ahead and take your arms back behind you. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Palms face down, shoulders roll away from the ears. Bring the big toes together to touch. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, go ahead and lift everything off the mat. Breathe here. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together. Spine stays long, so a gentle tuck to the chin. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful, release those palms and everything back down to the mat. Curl the toes under, press to tabletop or straight to plank, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Find some movement that feels good to you. Connecting to the gratitude of your body, your health, and your strength. Noticing how good it feels to be in your beautiful body. And then inhale, let's lift that left leg up high. Exhale, step it right in between those hands and soften onto your right knee. Right hand plants, inhale, left arm up, rinsing out the day. Exhale, left hand plants, inhale, hands interlace to the top of the left thigh. Pull your left hip back to meet the right, make sure that the knee is safe, and then begin to just soften into that front leg. Keeping the integrity of the pose. Release those hands and inhale, scoop those arms forward, and exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, scoop them forward. Exhale, cactus the arms. Final one, scoop. Cactus, hold it here. Shine that beautiful heart wide open with gratitude. Big breath in. Exhale, release those hands. Frame the front foot. And then straighten that left leg for half Hanuman. Flex the left toes up towards the forehead. Inhale to find some length. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Beautiful. Inhale back through to center. Lift the right knee. Right foot up to meet the left and fold. Inhale for your flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to tall mountain, arms reach. And then we pull the hands down to our heart, pausing here for a moment. Just noticing how you feel. And then inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale and fold it all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms back to your plank. Remember, you can lower your knees if you need. Big breath in. Exhale, lower it down to the belly. Final back bend here. You're welcome to find those cobra rolls. A basic cobra with your hands in line with the ribs, or we can come back into the locust pose. Choice is yours. Big breath in, exhale, and find your back bend. Breathing here. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Push yourself up to a tabletop position. Then go ahead and take your right toes back onto the mat and sink back into your right heel. Beautiful stretch in the back of your right leg. Come back through to center, shoulders over the wrists, lift that right leg, and then bring your right knee to the right wrist, left leg out long for a pigeon pose. Flex your right foot to protect your right knee. You can stay up on your hands, up nice and tall, or you can begin to lower yourself down to the forearms. Nice deep breaths into the right hip. We hold a lot of emotions within our hips. So just invite anything that maybe you've been holding on to just be released. Expressing gratitude for our beautiful, powerful bodies that are truly these wisdom holders, these truth knowers. When we learn how to be embodied, that's when we learn how to be our own healer, our own advocate. It's when we are not embodied that we're constantly looking outside of ourselves for direction. What do we need? Who are we? What are we supposed to do? And then begin to press up into those hands if you're not already there. Very gently come onto your right hip, and let's pull that left leg around. So we're going to stack the knees on top of each other. And I'm just turning a little bit so you can see me. You want to really make sure you have both glutes on the mat. And I really love to just bring my hands to my feet. A lot of teachers will tell you to fold, and you're welcome to fold if you want to go deeper. But for me, there's something so comforting about this hand to foot connection. So I'm just going to stay tall, focusing on both glutes on the mat, hands in contact with the bottoms of my feet. Let's close our eyes or soften the gaze and just reconnect with the gratitude. You're welcome just to hang on to one image or just begin to feel into all the things that you are grateful for. This is your practice. And then just beginning to release that left leg, come back into tabletop position. Stacking the joints, taking it to the other side. Left foot back, curl those toes under and sit back into that left heel. Beautiful stretch in the left leg. And then come back to center, shoulders over those wrists, and bring your left knee to the left wrist and your right leg out long. Flex the left toes, staying here, or coming down to the forearms. Each side is much different than the other, so listen to what your body needs. It does not need to match. Relax any tension in the face, especially the eyebrows and the jaw. If any emotions come to surface here, it's completely normal. Let it flow. You can always use your breath. You can also use your voice. Moaning and sighing is a beautiful release. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but our body is actually meant to sigh about every 5 breaths. And because we repress it, it's actually why we yawn so much, because our body is just trying to release through sound and breath. Inhale and meet yourself up on the hands if you're not already there. Coming down to that left hip and swinging that right leg across, stacking the knees here. Finding both glutes connected to the mat. Either folding or staying upright. Beautiful. And then we're actually just going to take our hands behind us to release the legs and just bring your feet to the mat with your knees bent, about hip width apart, and just windshield wipe those legs back and forth. Releasing the pelvis and allowing any trapped emotions that were in those hips to begin to flow freely through the whole body. And then coming back through to center, we're going to come all the way down to the back. And we're going to reach the arms overhead, legs out straight. Walk the feet over to the left side of the mat, and then walk your hands over to the left side of the mat. So you're making a half moon shape. To go deeper, you can always cross that right ankle over the left and even grab your right wrist with your left hand. You want to keep both shoulder blades and both hips onto the mat though. So creating a lot of space in the right side body. Find your breath. Perhaps begin to deepen it, slowing everything down. Begin to release the bind if you were in one. Slowly come back through to center and take it to the right side of the mat. And then coming back through to center, take your legs out long and your arms out wide. Coming to Shavasana. So allowing your body to soak up its practice. See if you can find a few moments of quiet mind. You can stay here for as long as you desire. I hope you have a beautiful, restful sleep when you wake up refreshed, brand new in the morning. Namaste. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel for yoga flows on Monday and therapeutic yoga on Thursday. And check the description below so you can see all the ways you can contact me, connect with me, and even work with me further. Many blessings and big love. I'll see you soon.